How you doing? It's Chris the Method Man. And today we have a special guest, boys and girls. Ikenine Ochie. Bro, it's an honor. Thank you.
Man, thank you for having me, man. It's an honor to be here. I appreciate you.
Thank you. All right. All right. To start off, we're going to do start bench cut. You know, a game I like to play. All right. So we have a few players. Miles Garrett, J.J. Watt, or Aaron Darnold. You got to explain to me, who would you choose?
If I had to choose, I'm going Miles Garrett because everybody says we look just alike. So that's my twin. So I got to go with Miles Garrett.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta explain the others too. Like why you won't pick them.
Why I wouldn't pick them?
Yeah.
Um, why would I not? Why would I not pick them? I don't have a reason why I wouldn't pick Aaron Darnold because Aaron Darnold is probably the best defensive player like in the league. J.J. Watt is also really good too. Uh, but like he was best when he was in Houston, when he was on the
Yeah.
Texans. Like I think I think he's in Arizona now. He's still good, but his Houston days when he was top. Aaron Donald's a dog, but I gotta get the nod to Miles Garrett.
Yeah. Because I feel like with JJ Watt, yeah, he's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer
Oh, for sure.
anyways. But like I think it's time for him to retire. Because I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like he's injury prone and you don't know how many years he has left,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm.
And it's crazy, bro. Like I feel bad for the dude, man, because like each time that he starts off, like each season, he'll probably finish week 7,
Yeah.
and then you find out he's injured, and then you're like, man, was he injured last year?
Mm.
Like, yeah, bro,
Yeah, it's
it's
crazy.
crazy. All right, that was good, man. That was good. Good explanations. So, if you were on any NFL team, you know, what will it be and why?
If I was on any NFL team, I'm gonna choose my favorite team, the New Orleans Saints, just
Yes,
because.
sir.
Yeah, I've been a Saints fan since I think it was 2010. When I remember I was in the fourth grade, and I remember I was at my friend Shannon's house, and we were watching the Super Bowl. And I remember Shannon was going for the Colts, so I'm like, "Oh, you
Yeah,
going for the Colts? I gotta go for the other team. I'm gonna go for the Saints." And then when they
yeah,
won the Super Bowl, I've been a Saints fan since then. So yeah, I would love. It'd be a dream to be on the Saints.
man, son, bro, man. If I can report on you, bro,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you go to the draft and they say New Orleans Saints, I'm gonna be like, man, that's the Keeney day, man. I remember like 10 years ago we had this conversation, man.
Yeah, for sure,
Man,
That'd be
bro.
crazy.
Man, I'm a Saints fan too, man. Die
Mm.
hard, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm a die hard now. Cause
Mm.
like I guess like in 2008 I was a Steelers fan. So
Oh.
because they went to the Super Bowl. And but then I guess like kind of I just fell in love with New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees. And I was like, man, the things that he's doing for New Orleans, bro.
Mm.
And then like his faith too, and as a leader, I was
Yeah.
like, man, like why don't you root for the guy, man? So I did.
Yeah. You can't help but root for him.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Um, what are you most proud of from this season?
What am I most proud of this season? Hmm. Um, I say it's not really an on-field accolade. I say what I'm most proud of is just how far I've come. And I started off. I came here in 2019, 2020, and when you first get to a school, when you first get on the team, you start at the bottom. You start at the bottom, bottom,
Yeah.
bottom. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you can do, and you're just it's discouraging at times.
Mm.
But I'm just proud of the way. First of all, I'm proud of that God really just gave me the strength just to keep going and keep fighting because there was plenty of times I wanted to quit. and just not play
Yeah.
anymore. But God would just tell me, just keep going, keep fighting, keep going. And I show up, come back every day, and I work my way all the way up. I work my way up, and I got on the field. I got, I won some game ball awards. I made some plays. So I say just just my perseverance and just working hard to keep going, and yeah, just not cheating the game, giving everything I got every time.
Man, bro, you know, those are some good words to say, bro.
Mm,
Because I had discouragement with this podcast, man.
yeah.
Sometimes I wanted to quit. I ain't gonna lie to you, because like I wasn't seeing views like I want to,
Hmm.
and but God was just like, trust me,
Hmm.
and I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
So even if I don't see the views, like when I just have faith in God, and that just you know, like it happens on His time, you
Hmm.
know, like it's gonna happen, but probably maybe not next year, maybe not the
Yeah.
next year, but when it does, God wants me to be prepared, and
Facts.
so I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to trust Him, and when
I feel
things
you, man.
happen,
Yeah,
you know,
I know how it
yeah,
is because it's like it's the hardest. The hardest part, like in the early stages when you're doing all the little things right, you're doing everything that you can do, and you're still not seeing those things. Like you're doing all the little things right, and it's just mentally draining. Like you're like, man, you wake like you're like, I don't know if this is ever gonna work. I don't know if it's ever gonna hit, but like I feel like God's really just delights when you're faithful in the little things, like you're faithful at the early stages, and you're grateful, just for everything. I feel like that's when God really starts blessing you, when He sees that you honor Him when things aren't going the right way. So, and that's when things really start to take off. So, yes, sir.
man. Well said, bro. Well said. So, who is your inspiration in life?
My inspiration in life. Hmm. I have a lot. I don't wanna. Hmm. If I was to be honest, I know it might sound a little cliche, but like it had to be my parents, just because they born and raised in Nigeria, came to the States with nothing. They
Yeah.
came here. They came here when they was younger than me. They came here when they was like 19, 20. You know, they came here with nothing. Came here, went to school, and they worked hard for everything they got. They were working at McDonald's. They was working. They was living in people's basements. Doing whatever they had
Wow.
to do just to survive. And they finished school. They made a name for themselves, and now they had us, and they're doing great. So they're definitely my biggest inspiration. When I think about them, I feel like I can do anything. I feel like all these little stuff I go through, like it doesn't faze me, because I look at them. They're like a model for perseverance and strength. So they're definitely my biggest motivation for sure.
Wow, bro. Man, bro, I almost teared up, bro. I was like, that's that that's that humbling background, man. Like
Hmm.
knowing what your parents went through to come to this country,
Hmm.
man, and just having them in your life. That's a blessing, man. And then having the family that loves you, that's a blessing,
For
you
sure,
know.
for sure.
And like my inspiration in life is my grandmother. You know, back in the 90s or 80s, she got cancer from
Mm-hmm.
diabetes, right? She's still alive, thank God. But she lost her sight too. But when when my family told me about her story and about how she defeated cancer and how she's still here and how she's still going, you know, she still has a smile on her face, and you know, I really get my motivation from her, you know. Like if she didn't give up because of cancer, then there's no excuse for me to give up. And I try to strive for that in everything I do. Like I know I'm a fail sometimes, but it's how I get up after I fell, and it's how I keep going, man.
That's it.
And it's how just having that support system helping me to keep going, helping me become a better person every day. You know, I'm blessed. You're blessed also, man. And I just I can't thank my family enough. You know.
Mm-hmm. Sure, man. That's it. That's it. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. So when did you know that Georgia State was the place? Like when you got there, you were like, man, I'm gonna spend my 4 years here. I'm gonna make some friends. I'm gonna find my wife. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Tell me about that, bro.
Whew, I'm not gonna lie. My way of getting to Georgia State, it's actually a funny story. So out of high school, I originally was at FAMU my freshman year. I was playing football at FAMU my freshman year, and after my freshman year, me and my family decided I should transfer. You know, it was a lot of stuff going on. You know, it was just a lot of hard things going on. It was a hard decision, but it was literally July. I think I was at fall camp. I was at fall camp getting ready for my sophomore season at FAMU. But I remember I came home, talked with my family. It was like they feel like it'd be a good thing for me to transfer and come back to Georgia. So I start looking at the application, start seeing what schools are available. Georgia State was the only school that was still accepting applications. There was the only school in the whole state of Georgia that was still open. So I applied. I got in just barely, and yeah, that's how I got here. And I feel like that was a great decision that I made. You know, I met so many great people. At the time, I didn't think it was a great decision. I thought it was just, I didn't know what I was doing. But looking back, it just goes back to the scripture we was just talking about. You know, man makes plans, but God orders our steps. You know, I ended up here. I didn't know why, but it was a great decision because I've met so many people, made so many connections and things like that. So that's to make a long story short. There was a lot of other things that happened as well, but that's just like to make a long story short of how I got to Georgia State.
Yeah. Hey, man, being close to home, being with your family too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God knows what He's doing, man. Uh, it can be, it can be any situation that pops up, but when God shows you the place that He wants you to be, or that person He wants you to marry, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna say that's that. I'm just not.
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna use discernment, but like at the same time, God knows better than I do, and He knows all, even before I do it. So, you know, man, all it takes to make a decision like that is prayer. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, God, am I making the right decision? Am
Hmm.
I marrying the right person?
Hmm.
Because if that person is crazy,
Hmm.
I,
Hmm.
I don't know what to do
Hmm.
but pray. So, man, yeah, that's a good explanation, bro. You know, always pray before you make a decision, you know, because you never know what God has in store for you and what people you're gonna meet.
Right. Facts.
Yeah. So, bro, I heard you do TikToks, bro.
Yeah.
I watched a few, and I was like, bro, I'm laughing out loud, bro,
Mm-hmm.
because it was like I think it was like two of your homies. And then y'all started dancing. I was like, and then you had like a helmet on. I
Yeah.
was like, wait, what is this? Tell me
Yeah.
about that, bro. How did that? What inspired you to do that, bro?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, like, I've been making TikToks for I think since like July, and me and my teammates like to do it. You know, it's pretty fun, and a lot of my TikToks are about football. You know, like just about the day in the life of the athlete, different funny things that we go through.
Yeah,
Then one day when in the locker room, we wanted to make a little TikTok. We was dancing. I don't usually do that, but I was like, I'll try it. And I was making another video at the time where I needed my helmet.
yeah,
And so I was like, I already got my helmet on. Why not keep it on? I'll just dance with
yeah,
it. So
yeah,
that's how that happened. So I was just dancing with my helmet
yeah,
on. And I'm going to do it more often because felt like it was pretty funny. So I'm gonna try to do
Yeah,
that more often if I ever make another dance video. So that's how that
cause
happened.
yeah, cause bro, I saw. I was like, it was like 8,000 something. I was like, dang. He was like. Then I saw another video. It was like 863,000. I'm like, this dude kind of famous. So you know,
Man, it's crazy how it happened. Cause I think when I first started TikTok, I was actually one of the people that was like, I'll never get on TikTok. It's for the young
yeah,
kids, you know.
yeah,
TikTok is it's too much new social media happening. I'm not getting on. And one of my friends gave me an idea, just like, get on TikTok and market yourself, for like NIL and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I posted, I think it was July 29th. I posted 4 videos,
hmm,
and my day in the life video of an athlete, that video just started blowing up. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I just started posting more, and those did pretty good. So that's how I started.
yeah, bro. I saw like some TikToks. I guess it was like during the pandemic, like when it was like bad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then and it was like my freshman year last year. So I was watching some football TikToks, and then it was like fall training, and then I see all the football players knocked out, uh, exhausted. I'm like, man, what are they doing to these players, man?
Man, y'all don't know what we go through, man. Y'all don't know what we go through.
Yeah,
We go through, whew, we go through it. That's all I can say. That's all I can
yeah,
say. But it's worth it, though.
yeah. The reward is good,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Just having that grind, having that Mamba mentality. I
Yeah,
mean, it goes with life. Anything
yeah.
that you do, like with this podcast, I'm not the only one who does podcasts. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's someone who's trying to one up me, so it's like I'm gonna have to one up that person. It's just my mentality.
Yeah,
Like, I have to outwork you, you know.
yeah, yeah,
And
man.
that's how like Kobe and Michael Jordan was. You
Yeah.
know, they wanted to outwork you. They wanted to do better than you. They wanted to score more points than you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everything in life, you have to attack it with a mentality. You know.
You
Yeah.
gotta go get it. That's the only way.
Yeah. Yeah. So who is Ikenine Ochie?
Who is Ikenine Ochie?
Yeah.
uh, Ikenine Ochie is a servant. Just that's a good question, man. I'm really just, a guy just trying to figure this
Still
life
trying to
thing
figure it
out,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Just trying to live the life that God wants me to live.
Yeah. I didn't mean
Yeah.
to cut you off, bro.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, but you're right, bro. You can continue, bro. Sorry about
Oh, I
that.
mean, yeah, I was just saying, just I'm just a guy trying to, figure this life thing out and just be the servant that God's called me to be. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really about it.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to be the best person that God made me to be.
Hmm.
I'm not perfect. I have some bumps and bruises, a lot of scars, a lot of crying,
Yeah.
but it's a thing that when you ask God for forgiveness, and then He just renews you, man, like into a new person,
Hmm.
and you become a better person and start making better decisions. And man, that's really me. Just being the best that God wants me to be. You know,
Hmm. Yeah.
even though I make a lot of mistakes, I'm not perfect, but I do my best. So you
Man.
know,
Man, I definitely feel you on that, man. We do what we can do.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what pregame ritual do you have before a game?
Our pregame ritual. So let's see. my pregame ritual. Let's see. Hmm. I always before a game I listen to the same song before a game. I get taped by the same person before every game. What else? I always. What else do I do? This is a good question. I never thought about my pregame ritual. I listen to the same songs. I get taped by the same person. Hmm. There's nothing crazy, nothing weird.
Yeah.
What else do I do? I wear the. I don't call it no lucky underwear, but I have like I have specific tights that I wear. But every game I have to wear those. I have to. I have to. Those under. I have to wear those compression shorts during every game. If I don't have those, it's not gonna be a good day because it's not gonna be a good day. I wear those every single game. Every single game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really just those main three. The biggest one just be the compression shorts. I have to wear those. If I don't
Okay.
wear those, man, it's gonna be a bad day.
So it's kind of like, I guess the compression shorts kind of like your morning coffee. Like if you don't have that, things get ugly.
Yeah, it throws off your whole, your whole flow. Like it throws off everything. Like it's just you just be thinking about it all day. Like, man, why I come from my compression shorts, and it just throws you off. But
Yeah.
yeah. Mm.
All right. Um, who is your favorite athlete of all time? It doesn't even have to be an NFL. It could be Olympian. It could be, I don't know, a karate instructor. I don't know, bro. But like, who is your favorite athlete that you're like, man, I watched him for a long time. Like that's the goat of athletes.
My favorite athlete. I don't know if I have a favorite athlete of all time, but I do know the athlete that I watch a lot and I try to model my game after. Like I watch his highlights all the time. Definitely Shaq Barrett plays for the Buccaneers. I'm 58. We play the same
Yeah.
position and like we're kind of built similarly. So I watch his highlights for hours. I watched him in the Super Bowl have like all those sacks. That's like my favorite athlete. Like I watch him all the time. I try to model my game after him because we literally play the same position. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's who I idolize.
Yeah. I heard of Shaq Barrett. I heard of
Mm-hmm.
his name, you know.
Real dog.
Uh I don't watch him as much, but the defense for the Buccaneers is pretty good, you
Mm,
know.
great.
Because they got a young Devin White, up and
Special.
coming, maybe
Mm-hmm.
fall Hall of Famer. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
yet. But they got what else? They got
Yeah, Levante
number
David.
31. Huh?
Levante David at the other inside linebacker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got Sue. They got Sue
Got
too.
Dominican Sue,
Yeah.
Pierre
I mean
Paul.
he had problems, but he's getting better, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
uh but Sue, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, some people might not agree with it because they thought he was kind of dirty. You know, he had his moments, but after listening to him, like as a person, like he's a down to earth dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like everyone, all of us are sinners. We make mistakes, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but it's how you get back up from those mistakes and try to change it, you know.
For sure, for sure.
So if you're on any NFL team right now. Oh yeah, yeah. I told you that. Wait,
Yeah.
I told you that, bro. Yeah, yeah. I forgot. um. So if you play with anyone in the late 2000s, right? What team would that be?
In the late 2000s,
Late 2000s or 90s?
any team like NFL team.
Yeah.
Hmm. NFL team. Uh, I don't sound like a bandwagon, but I like rings, so I would have been there on New England getting all them rings.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then Tom Brady. What else? No, I was about to say Junior Seau. He was on the Chargers. Uh, uh, who else? Randy
Randy,
Moss.
Randy
Man,
Moss.
Randy should have won a ring. That's heartbreaking
Mm,
because as good as he was, like yeah, he went to the Hall of Fame, and he had an opportunity to go with the Vikings too, but the stupid kicker missed the
mm-hmm.
missed the field goal. So it's like, man, they should have just given him a ring. Honestly, like I mean, because he was one of the reasons he was the biggest reason why y'all went to the Super Bowl. You
Mm,
know, yeah, Brady did his part, but Randy Moss made like 12 touchdowns to get y'all to the big dance, and for him not to get a ring, that's heartbreaking.
mm,
You know, I feel like if someone would have sacked Eli or just stripped the ball out of Eli's hands, they would have
mm,
won the game. He would have had a ring. It would have been in history,
mm.
and he would have went into the Hall of Fame with the ring.
With a ring, yeah.
And you know, like it's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
man. It is crazy. So during your recruiting, right, in high school, what were your offers?
Who are my offers?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't have a whole lot of offers. I think I had an offer. I had like 2D2 offers. I had NAI offer. Um, I got an offer from Faulkner. That's NAIA. I got an offer. I had an offer from Benedict. That's a D2. Had an offer from
HBCU,
Albany
baby.
State. That's a D2. Um, yeah, those are all my offers. I was not. I didn't get heavily recruited at high school because where I went to school, it wasn't like a lot of exposure. So if you want to get recruited, you had to go to like a lot of different camps and stuff,
Yeah.
which I did not go to. I should have, but I didn't. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But hey, man, it's a blessing that you're at Georgia State D1 school, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
like even if you didn't get exposure first, you gotta do okay. I got this plan for you,
Yeah. Still
and
here.
you're ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm taking you to D1.
Yeah.
Be ready for it. And
Yeah.
so you're at a D1 school, man, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just the grace of God. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing that you did, but it's His grace and His love for you, man. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like in a way that was the plan because I know if I would have had like 30 offers out of high school, I would have, I would have been like, it's by my own power, this, that, and the other. But because of like the way it happened, because of like me not getting recruited heavily out of high school, but still
yeah,
being here, it really just shows me that, it's not by my power, but
yeah,
it's by the power
yeah,
of God. So
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Good to know, man. Good,
Mm-hmm.
good explanation, man. Um, so if you if there were 30 colleges, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's a lot of colleges. So
Yeah.
what team would you like to be on? If it was like I'm talking about Alabama, LSU, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
If I get you, you want me to do 30?
No, 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 no. Just one of them. One
Just
of them,
one?
bro. One of them.
Oh, for sure. LSU, for sure.
Okay.
LSU. Yeah, I've been an LSU fan.
Okay.
I don't know
So,
what it is about Louisiana teams. I just like New Orleans, LSU. Like I don't know what it is. All my friends that because I'm in Atlanta and everybody here is Falcons fans. Every time I say I'm a Saints fan, they all give me the side eye. So
uh,
yeah, I don't know what it is.
there's like they're saying like, oh, this is where Michael Vick built it. You go to
Mm-hmm.
school in Atlanta, you're gonna be an Atlanta Falcon. Man,
Yeah,
that's not how it works. Let me be me. Let
yeah,
me be a Saints fan. You can side eye me all you want. Your quarterback, I don't know if y'all have a quarterback. So you know, we had Drew Brees. What I mean, what do y'all have?
exactly.
Maddie
Matty
Maddie Melt.
Ice.
Maddie Melt. Yeah, because he hasn't been too icy. You know.
Facts.
Yeah.
Definitely too icy. Definitely gets cold in big moments.
Yeah, bro. I think they need to move on from Matty Ice. Take him to the Jets.
Yeah.
um. So, what coach in your life like really inspired you? Like on your recruitment trail, I mean, your recruitment, I guess visits. Like, who was that coach that was like, man, this coach inspired me in my life? You know,
It can be any coach, like a high school coach or anything.
anybody.
Any for sure. Definitely, definitely my high school DN coach, Coach Battle. Um, when I was in high school, me and Coach Battle used to get into it. Like we had like in high school, we used to get into it a lot because I was a knucklehead back in high school. But
Yeah,
he really like showed me like how to play like my position. Like when I got moved to D line like DN when I was like a sophomore or junior, and like he showed me the basics, like everything I need to know. And even though back then I didn't see like everything that he was saying was true. Like I need to work hard. I need to get in the weight room. I can't cheat the game. Back then I rolled my
yeah,
eyes, whatever. But when I got to school, I saw everything that he was saying was true. So I say he's probably the coach that inspired me the most. I definitely didn't see it back then. I used to think we used to get into it all the time, but
yeah.
yeah. But now I definitely see that. So I say Coach Battle, my high school coach.
Hmm. Well, shout out to Coach Battle. You know,
Shout out Coach Battle. Hope if you see this,
yeah,
shout out to you.
yeah, yeah. Um, if he doesn't see it, we'll send it to him, bro. You know.
Yeah.
So, who inspired you to play football?
Play football. I gotta get at the big bro, my older brother Junior. I'll never forget. I was 7,
Yeah.
and I had never played football before. And Nigerians, they don't like football. My
Soccer.
parents did
Yeah,
not want me to play football.
yeah,
My older brother literally begged them, please, please let him play football. Please let him play. And like he took me to all my practices, all my games. And like I remember I was 7 years old, and I was dominating, like scoring touchdowns,
yeah,
like hitting people, make people fumble.
yeah,
And like yeah, like he was definitely the one. Like we go in the front yard and play catch for hours. And that's what really like helped me like see the love for the game. So yeah, shout out to Big Bro. Hopefully you see this too. Yes, sir. Much love you, bro.
yeah. Shout out, big bro. You know. So, bro, what's your advice to any kid, not with just a football dream, but a dream to be like a doctor or, you know, a dancer? Like, what's your advice?
um, the advice I always give is always to train as if you're already where you want to be. And when I say that, so before I got on the team here, I knew the football team worked out at like 6 in the morning every morning. So I said, okay, I wanna play ball. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wake up every morning at 6. I'm gonna be in the weight room. I'm gonna be running. I'm doing whatever I gotta do. I'm gonna train mentally like I'm already there. So when I get there, I just walk into it and I just step into it. So I always
Hmm.
tell people, prepare for what you wanna, wherever you wanna be, whatever you wanna do, prepare for that now. If you're a high school kid, you wanna play in college, tell yourself I'm a college athlete and train like it. Go in the weight room, train like you're a college athlete. In conditioning, train like you're a college athlete. In the classroom, train work like you a college athlete, please. But yeah, I always tell people just wherever you want to be, tell yourself you're there right now and train like it and work like it. And also just I always tell people to like try not to, just stress so much to the point where, you lose sleep and like in high school I used to stress about offers, I stressed about recruitment, and it didn't help anything. All that stress and staying up late nights, it
Yeah,
didn't change the fact of anything. Like so, like don't try not to stress and worry. Give your worries to God. Of course, do everything you can do, but having done all, stand. Do everything you can do, and then trust God that He'll, order your steps. So
Yeah.
that's the advice I give everybody I talk to.
Yeah, bro. Of all the interviews I had, bro, you're like train like you're in that moment. Train like you achieve that goal. I was like, bro,
Mm.
like with my podcast, like I was like, maybe I need to go harder. Like
Yeah, man.
maybe like I gotta be consistent more. Cause
Mm-hmm.
bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, my Spotify podcast, I kind of, you know, got a little lazy.
Yeah,
But then I was like, man, like if I really want to change this world, man, I can't be lazy. I gotta get back on it.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, like people are gonna have like lazy moments. But then it's like I got to get back in it and being consistent with it and keep going.
mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's not gonna go my way. I have to wait, have to trust God. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, because a lot of times, like even for finals, bro, like I was cramming, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did everything I wanted to do before. I hanged out, I talked to some girls, son, but then it was like, Chris, like if you want to do this podcast, like grades come first, you know? Like I
Mm-hmm.
really didn't have my priorities straight. But I'm blessed with a good family
Mm-hmm.
to help me pass.
Yeah.
But I can't just lean on them every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to trust God and do the work on my own. Because
Yeah.
at 30, they can't hold my hand, like because I should be out of the house, not staying in their house still. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, no, it's just about having that faith, man, and just knowing when God tells you
Yeah.
when it's time, when He knows that you're ready. Because a lot of times, like when we try to do things on our own, like we start stressing, uh, we start doing things on our own that God didn't call us to do. He was like, I know how your career is going to end. I know your highs and your lows. You just have to trust me, you know?
Mm-hmm. Hey, man. They say success is when preparation meets opportunity, and the worst thing you can do is have the opportunity and you're not prepared. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
that's the absolute worst thing that can happen, because now you're just living with regret. So like always be
yeah.
prepared. Always be prepared for whatever you want to have. Always be prepared for it. Always work for it. Always act like, in your mind, tell yourself, I'm gonna achieve that and I'm gonna work like it. So yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, because I was reading this Bible scripture and
Mm-hmm.
it said, just trust in me, you know, don't do it yourself. I don't know if it was like that
Yeah.
because I mean, I
I
wrote it
think I
on a
know what
note
you're
card.
talking about.
Yeah, I wrote it on a note card, but then I was like, um, I probably forgot the scripture, but that's what it said, and you just explained it. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, man, I gotta grind more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then
Let me
it's
go.
just like, even if I'm not seeing a lot of views, like even if I'm seeing like 2 views, okay, I shouldn't stress out about that because
Mm-hmm.
you never know like how God works. Because like you can wake up next morning, it could be 100 views. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta keep working towards it, and someone will see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But uh, bro, it's an honor, man. Uh, it's a blessing to have you on my show, man. I feel like in 10 years we'll probably still be friends, man.
Man,
And
I hope so.
you know, bro, I'm gonna give you my number, man. Anytime you want to come on my show, bro, DM me and tell your buddies too. Tell your football buddies too.
Sure.
Uh, but you just inspired me to go harder.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, don't let people down. The people that you love, don't let them down. So Man, it was a blessing. It was fun interview, man, and
Sure.
have a good one, man.
You too, man. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it. Much love.
All right,
Sure.
have a good one. All right. That was Ikenine Ochie, defensive lineman of Georgia Southern. Guys, man, that was an inspirational interview, man. Just how his parents came from Africa and just how they put that grind in him to be the best person that he can be. That's a blessing, man, in itself. And I just thank God that to have him on the show, man. And yeah, I love you guys and goodbye. Peace.